Hello then, welcome to a brand new video. Now in this video, I'm looking at question 5b of 2024 BECE. As you can see on the screen, it says the total area of a school compound is 900 and a half meters squared. The school has administration and classroom block, library, school park, road, and then walkways. The area of the administration and classroom block, library, and school park are 300 and a quarter of a meter squared, 200 and a half meter squared, and 120 whole number 1/8 meter squared, respectively. So find the area covered by roads and then walkways all together. How do you approach this question? Now, before we do that, let's try our best to write out our parameters. So first of all, let me write what we need over here. So looking at what I've written, it says we need a total area, you see. So if you go to the school, the whole land is what 900 and a half meters squared. So we have 900 and a half meter squared. Then we have the administration and then classroom block. That is the first one here. So that is 300 and a quarter of a meter squared. Then we come to this one here, which is the library. So we know that is 200 and a half of a meter squared. And then the school park. So the school park is 120 whole number 1/8. Then the road and walkway, that is what we don't know. And that is what we want to solve for. You see. So how do we go about it? First of all, since these are what make up the school compound, then it means if we are to add all of these ones, we should get to the total area. You see, we should get to the total area. Hence, let's solve for the total area covered by administration and classroom, library, and then school park. You see, so area, that is the known area, what we've been given. So we say total area given will then be equal to the administration, which is 300 and quarter, plus library 200 and half, then plus the school park, which is 120 whole number 1/8. You see, so with this, we know if you want to add mixed fractions, you can add the whole numbers separately, right? So I have 300 plus 200 plus 120. That is for the whole numbers. Then for the fractions, we have 1/4 plus 1/2 plus 1/8. You see, so all of this, that is 300 plus 200 plus 120, will give us a 620. So 620 plus we have 4, 2, and 8. What is the LCM over there? That is 8. And 4 into 8 twice. So 2, 1, 2. 2 into 8, 4. 4, 1, 4. Then we have plus 1. That is 1/8 over here. Now, solving further, we are then going to have 620 whole number. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 1, 7. So 620 whole number plus 7/8 meter squared, or 620 whole number 7/8 meter squared. Now this is the area that we know. So for the walkways area that we don't know, we know that if we add that to this, it should give us this over here. So what we are trying to say is the total area, which is 900 and a half meter squared, you see, is actually equal to this area that we know. So 620 whole number 7/8 plus the area of roads and then walkway all together. You see, and then now it's about making this the subject. So making this the subject, what are we going to do? We are going to get 900 and a half minus 620 whole number 7 over 8 is equal to the roads and walkway. Why minus? We are just moving this to the other side, you see. And since we are moving this to the other side, it needs to change its sign as well, you see. So we can now conclude that the roads and walkway is then what? 900. So just as we did the previous one. So that is our 900 minus 620. Then we have the fraction over here as well. So that is plus 1 over 2 minus 7 over 8. So we have roads and then walkway being equal to 900 minus 620 would be left at 280. So 280 then plus, we know our LCM is 8. Then we have 2 into 8, how many times? 4. So 4 times, that's giving us 4 minus your 7, you see. So with that, you are going to get your roads and then walkway being equal to 280. Then 4 minus 7 will give us negative. So a negative 3 over 8, you see. Then we now want to, what do you call it, solve for this over here. So at this point, you can do your normal fraction, you see. So LCM being 8, find LCM and all that. But let me teach you this shorter method. Nevertheless, you can pause and then do work it as your normal fraction you know how to do. So we have 200 and instead of 280, let's write 279. You see, so 279 plus 1. 279 plus 1 still gives us the 180, the 280, right? So then minus 3 over 8. So with that, we are just going to let this one deal with this fraction over here. You see, so we just took 1 out of this. That is how come we have our 200 and what? 79. So roads and then walkway is then equal to what? 279. Then 1, since we are talking of 8, can be written as 8 over 8. So 8 over 8 minus 3 over 8. You see, these are just simple hacks you can always be using to solve your fraction. So your roads and walkway become 289. Then since we know for like fractions, we can always work with the numerators. So plus 8 minus 5, 8 minus 3, which gives us a 5 over 8. You see, so rewriting it, it simply means the roads and walkway cover an area of 279 and so 279 whole number 5 over 8 meter squared. You see, so that is the area covered by roads and highway, as simple as that. You see, so understanding the question is very important, especially if it has to do with fractions, because if you don't understand, yes, there's addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction. Which of them are you going to use to get your required answer? So that is it for question 5. Yeah, that is it for question 5. Hence, these are some examples you can try on your own. There are just 2 questions over here. Very interesting one. So based on what we've done, you can just solve these to test your understanding. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at question 6. Question 6. And then that is actually a graph work. So if you want to proceed to that, kindly get your graph book ready whilst we go through that. See you in the next session and stay blessed. Bye for now.